Hi, I'm Nora. Today I want to share a story with you. I used to be afraid of eating this, not because my body couldn't handle it, but because I believed it would make me unhealthy. This loaf of sourdough used to represent something I wasn't allowed to want. For a long time, there was a quiet voice in my head saying, "You shouldn't eat that. It's not gluten-free." And what surprised me most wasn't the thought itself, but the fear behind it, as if one bite of bread could ruin my health, or undo all the effort I'd put into being good. At some point, I stopped asking myself why I was afraid. I just accepted it as truth. I am not celiac. I don't have a gluten intolerance. But years ago, I read an online post that said a gluten-free diet was better than a normal one. I didn't know the author. I didn't know her background or anything about her, but somehow I believed it. Looking back, I think I was just stuck in my body, in my life, in my sense of self. And when we feel that way, we look for something to hold on to. For me, food rolls became that thing. Gluten-free, keto, clean eating, celery juice, they can feel like answers when we're desperate. You follow rules and you hope things will finally get better. Sometimes they do, actually, at least temporarily, thanks to the placebo effect or simply the comfort of feeling in control. But often, that control comes at a cost. Our mental health, our relationship with food, and the life on our own terms. I started facing my fear of food when I went all in on my period recovery. And thanks to that journey, I realized that I am actually the one in control. Yes, it's scary that all of a sudden no one tells you what to do. So I didn't know what to do, at least in the beginning. But then I realized that it's actually not that complicated. You just have to feel how you feel. Choose the food that you actually want to eat, and be the owner of your own body. Later, I got the opportunity to work in a restaurant in London, working with Italian chefs, and we made bread every single day. They love bread, openly, joyfully, without guilt. No one moralized it. No one questioned it. Through them, I started seeing gluten differently. As texture, structure, and craft. Something to appreciate, not fear. Over time, I stopped demonizing gluten, not because I had to eat it, but because I no longer needed to be afraid of it. Interestingly, I still enjoy gluten-free baking. I like the texture. I like experimenting with different flours. The difference now is that it's a choice, not a rule. Nowadays, I make sourdough not because I'm supposed to, but because I genuinely loved it, and that makes all the difference. Health isn't about eating the right food, it's about caring for yourself, mentally and physically, without living in fear. In a world full of nutrition advice and loud opinions, I've learned to slow down, think critically, and remember that I'm always enough. If you are on a similar journey, I hope this video brings you a little comfort. And please remember, you are always enough.